gaming, latency is key. How fast someone is able to see something happening and respond to it with their hardware can be the difference between a win and a loss. Of course, human error is the biggest fault, but our technology can help mitigate that. Enter the Hall Effect keyboard. Highly customizable, accurate, and most importantly, incredibly fast. But how does it work and how much does it change things? Stay tuned as we'll explore exciting keyboard options for Hall Effect at the end of the video. Before that, we should understand how mechanical keyboards work. Under the keycaps are little things called switches, which actuate each key, and inside those are stems, suspended by a spring. The stem holds two pieces of metal apart, called the leaf, until you press it down to a certain extent, and the leaf connects and sends a signal to your computer. The most important thing to see here is that the press and depress of the switch are always happening at the same spot, and this spot is the actuation distance. Whatever you do above it and whatever you do below it are not going to affect it. Now let's understand what Hall Effect sensors are. They're a pretty simple mechanism that can detect magnetic fields and how strong they are. Basically, they're sensitive to magnets and can understand how close or far they are from the sensor. Hall Effect switches use this principle. Instead of a leaf, there's a magnet in the bottom of the stem. When you press it down, a Hall Effect sensor in the PCB senses the magnet, and when it gets to a certain distance, it sends a signal to your computer. And that's it. Now, what benefits does this bring? Firstly, you're able to change the point of actuation to whatever you want, down to something really low, like hair trigger low. But there are already speed mechanical switches with really short actuation distances. The main benefit is something called rapid trigger, which means that as soon as the key is depressed, it stops being actuated. Whereas for mechanical switches, you need to reach the actuation distance before the key stops being actuated. This means that things like strafing are much more fast and accurate, as you basically don't get any downtime between key presses, even if it is a marginal change. But the thing is, this technology isn't exclusive to Hall Effect switches. Razer is doing this on their analog switches, which are similarly able to tell how far down they're pressed, and know as soon as they're being depressed. Unfortunately though, because of how mechanical switches work, they're never going to gain this ability. Something called null binding exists to have a similar effect, but that's a topic for a different video. But the usage of rapid trigger, null bind, and similar features is limited, as it's literally being banned from big games. Other benefits to Hall Effect also include very slightly lower latency and also better durability and smoothness compared to mechanical switches. This is because there aren't any mechanical parts being moved around inside the switch. Wooting is the key player in this space. They have 3 Hall Effect keyboards, all in different sizes and with their own proprietary switches, but they're also pushing the technology forward. They offer a standalone Hall Effect inner assembly, which is compatible with a wide array of 60% keyboards, so you can use Hall Effect on a keyboard that wasn't originally designed for it. Of course, other companies now have their own Hall Effect options too, like Keychron, Gamma K, and Glorious, but we're seeing echoes of Hall Effect in the custom keyboard community too. QWERTY Keys is now selling a Hall Effect PCB for their very popular QK65 keyboard, and GeonWorks offers a TKL size Hall Effect PCB, which works with a few of their keyboard offerings. As the tech gets more popular, I expect it to show up in more and more gaming keyboards first, and custom keyboards second. It's definitely one of the most interesting innovations to come to keyboards in a while, although using it in games is still something that's up for debate. But this is something that the future will have to decide for us.